Hey everybody, before I get into the restoration, I want to take a minute and just talk to y'all directly. If you've been subscribed for a while, you probably noticed I went quiet for a pretty long stretch. I started to hear from friends and family things like, hey, haven't seen a video lately, or what's up with the restoration? No videos in a while. Well, that wasn't intentional, and I really appreciate everyone who stuck around and just seeing this again. Anyway, short version is, life got busy in a way I didn't plan for. And we made the decision to sell our house up in the Jemez Mountains. And what I thought would be a pretty straightforward process turned into months of back and forth, working on the house, packing everything up, putting our lives in storage, contracts falling through, relisting the house, and then doing it all over again. So it took a lot more time and energy than I expected. And during that stretch, I just didn't have the bandwidth to film or to post the way I want to for this channel. So on top of that, we had some family matters come up, and I would rather not discuss them, but they needed my attention at the time. The good news is, we finally closed on the house about a month ago. Things have settled down, and I'm in a place where I can get back to what I love, building, restoring, and sharing the process with you. So I've got some footage from last summer that I never got to post, and that's where we're going to pick things back up. So if you're new here, or you've been waiting patiently, welcome back. Let's get back to work. Well, good morning. Well, folks, I know it's been a minute, and I apologize. No videos. I've heard it from a few friends and family. Hey, where's your videos? Haven't seen any videos. Well, we still got the building. It hasn't gone anywhere. Still working on buttresses, believe it or not. But if you see what's on the trailer, that's all my stuff, all my junk. So we're moving. Yeah, we're moving to here. So I'll be able to work on the rock building a little more. But if you look at the trailer, man, I got a lot of stuff. I had a big shop in Nevada, big shop. So I got bolt bends, and I got band saws and welders and drawers with all my stuff. And so anyway, that's what I've been doing. We've been working on the house up in the mountains for the last month and a half. I've just been working on it, bringing stuff down here to Truth or Consequences. So the house is ready. We're under contract. Everything goes well. We will have the house sold on July 11th. That's the close date. So I hope it all goes well. I apologize for not having any videos, but we'll get everything down here, and then we'll get going again, right in time for the 100-degree heat in Truth or Consequences. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. Man, we got a lot of good things coming up. And once again, I apologize. You didn't want to see me packing stuff and painting trim in the house and doing all this stuff up there. So we'll get back to it, and we'll get going. And man, I'm excited. It's going to be good stuff. All right, see you soon. Bye. Heading home. See those mountains? That's home for a while. So we get the house sold. Another load of my stuff. You know, Jelly Roll on the radio. I love that man. I love him.
At Highlands University.
That's a really nice part of the drive here. Get the window down. That's really nice right here. It's San Diego Canyon. That's what this is called. It's called the Jemez Valley, but it's actually San Diego Canyon. It's a canyon that goes all the way up to the tallest peak, which is Redondo, way up there. Can't see it now. Redondo's at over 11,000 feet. It's the tallest peak in these in the Jemez range. And we're about 6,000 feet elevation here, going up to almost 8,000 feet where we live. But it's beautiful. Beautiful. These are all cottonwoods. The Jemez River runs in there, creek. It's really just a creek. You might get your ankles wet going across it. Some places you might get your knees wet. But that's beautiful, beautiful red rocks. And then we move up into the tall pines here pretty soon. Once we get past the little village here. Got big mesas, big red mesas. And you see up there, there are actually pine trees up on those ones. That's pretty cool. We're driving right through the canyon. Right through the canyon. Dark Canyon is called. And it is just driving right up the canyon. I'm just gonna pull over because it's so beautiful. Good for you. Enjoy it, buddy. Enjoy it. See that? Right up the canyon. Get up over the truck there. And we're just up, up, up. There's the caves. La Cueva in Spanish. The cave. There it is up there. Damn, that dude was all over my side of the road. All over my side of the road. There's the pull off. This is a dirt road. Here's headed up to the house. See how green everything is? Beautiful right now. It is beautiful. And there's San Antonio Creek. That's our little creek here. Comes down from the San Antonio Hot Springs, which are way up this mountain. Yes. This little turn gets a little tricky in the wintertime. Actually, it's impassable when you got 2 feet of snow on it. But we don't have snow right now, so we can make her. And drop a gear and slow down a beat. And here it is, man. It's some property, 2¼ acres. Log house, log shed there, bunch of logs there, shipping container. Man, we got all kinds of good stuff, all kinds. I think I'm gonna pull up here. I think. And I think we're gonna call that good. Here's the house. The dog hasn't come out to see me. All right. So thanks for watching. See you later. So some of you know, I had a pretty big shop in Nevada. So it was about 2,400 square foot lift. I had 4 big bays. I had a little welding area. I had a wood shop area. When we sold all that, I kept a lot of my tools. So now that we're moving again, I'm moving tools. So this time I'm moving them again. Anyway, this is actually load number 3. Everything from a bandsaw and toolbox to oxyacetylene torch, more toolboxes, vices on stands, welding table, and everything that goes along with it. So I've got all this stuff, and like I said, this is load number 3. And here's my shed. This was my shed, which matches the house. Let's see if you can see it. So this is my shed. It's I don't know, it's about 18 by 24, I think. Not quite 32 by 80 that I had. So anyway, yeah, we're putting her in storage for a minute. But this is what's left in the shed. My one big roll-away toolbox, my steel rack and all my steel. Duke's in here. Hey Duke, come here, buddy. There's the Dukester, yeah. He's a good boy. And some gas cans. That's all that's left in here. The shelving's gonna stay. And then I've got my shipping container over here. And I built this kind of custom. I put shelves in it, and it's got cabinets in it. So we're gonna move that too. So I'll actually make a video of that. You know, that's how we do it in the Jemez. Howard and I got it off his trailer on the ground by ourselves. 14,000 pounds what it weighs. The Ford pulls it pretty darn well. It's a 6.7 power stroke. Anyway, there it is.
And we're getting ready to haul it to Tier C tonight. And we'll get it unloaded in the morning because it's freaking hot down there. And then we'll come back and get the rest of it. All right, guys, pretty soon we'll be back on the rock house, so stay tuned. Thanks. Bye.